Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm the student director here at Calvary, and you are a parent of a 7th through 12th grade student. I am ready, excited even, to get you caught up on everything you need to know, 7th through 12th graders here. But first, before we get too excited, let's get caught up in world history. On this day, in 1783, I'm not going to say this correctly, like not in the French way, I'll say it in a very American way. The Montgolfier brothers sent aloft a balloon with a blank, a duck, and a sheep aboard, rapidly advancing French aeronautics. Now, if you're unsure which animal was necessary to complete this trio of aeronautical wonderment, I'm not surprised. However, I will sneak the answer somewhere in the rest of this episode, so pay attention. I am glad to say that we are in full swing in youth group here on Wednesday nights. And part of what I hope to do in these videos is to help you understand what we are teaching. And along those lines, back when we were trying to do the unit on a biblical theology of sexuality, I was getting in the habit of sending manuscripts to you parents for that particular course, segment, module, semester. Seriously, I don't know. But I think that as I've jumped into Philippians this fall, I feel like even though I won't be able to get you manuscripts a week ahead of time, I can still get them to you the next day. So I am prepping pretty much up until Wednesday, but on Thursday or Friday, I would like to send the manuscript or the notes, depending on the format of the lesson, to the parents who want it. So I'm going to start by sending that out to everybody. But if you don't want those, if that's just annoying, filling your inbox, you can let me know, and I'll make sure you get taken off of that list to receive those things. But I want you to see the things that we are talking about in detail if you want. But in these videos, I kind of say it in a broad way. So in Philippians in particular, as we've jumped into the first couple sections, we've emphasized the partnership that Paul was thankful for in the Philippian church. So they are partners with him in the gospel. And we've applied that to the youth group setting to say youth group is not just a social scene. It should be way more than a social scene. It's not even just about Bible education. We are partners in the gospel together. We want to see the gospel advance through youth group. We want people to get saved. We want more people to know about Jesus. And then we want the people who do know about Jesus to become more bold to speak the word without fear. So just in those first couple sections of Philippians, that's where we've been. I am not quite sure what Sunday school is going to look like when it starts back up. So that's something that's a bigger conversation with all of the covenant group teachers. We're deciding, are we all going to be on the same page, same curriculum, especially, if one teacher has to quarantine, that way it's easier for another teacher to fill in, those kinds of things. So I'm not sure what Sunday school is going to look like for us here at Youth Group. Stay tuned for that, and please pray according to what God would want for us. In the events front, I am going to have a breakfast at the Hellwig House on October 17th. That's a Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. For me, I'll be having a cup of coffee when the rooster crows and then waiting another couple hours to have breakfast. But you can send your students along. I will be providing, I believe the menu will be biscuits and gravy. I'll also make sure to have some gluten-free options available. So biscuits and gravy. And if your students want to bring along other breakfast items, you're welcome to bring them. So we're providing biscuits and gravy and milk. if you want to bring orange juice or anything else, have your students bring something like that to share with the group. So that brings along a short discussion I want to have just about events and stuff during COVID. I am treating youth group like the setting where I want there to be the most precautions. I want the most people to be able to come to youth group, whereas events at my house are going to be pretty casual and normal, not full of precautions. We are not social distancing. I'm not asking people to wear masks unless, of course, they want to wear a mask to my house. I just leave that up to parents and students. If you would rather not your kids be involved in those kinds of informal gatherings, then don't come to those. So that does still make me sad if that's a barrier for you. But at this time, I'm kind of trying to present just kind of a spectrum of things for parents and students to choose from. So those kinds of gatherings, I don't have lots of precautions in place, other than we'll have designated servers for serving breakfast so that not everybody's hands are all over everything. But that's coming up on October 17th, and it's been too long since I've had lots of people over to my house, except for the surprise party that Emma and other students helped throw for me. Thank you so much. That was awesome. And I was not expecting it. I was totally surprised. So thanks parents for letting your students help me feel loved and appreciated on my birthday. A couple other quick things I want to note. Obviously, I've been busier with videos than I have been in the past, but you should be getting videos from me about every other week now that we're in full swing. One exception to that is after this video, you may have to wait a little longer. My wife and I are going away for our anniversary celebration here for just a couple days, and then we're going to be headed out of town for a funeral. My grandpa passed away just this past week. So my family's doing well, and we're excited to be together and remembering my grandpa, who we believe to be with the Lord now. So I am thankful for that coming up, but I will be out of the office, and I don't think I'll time a video right to be another 2 weeks from now. If you missed the answer to the history question, it was rooster. Obvious, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.